Maybe we should buy some furniture first.
Nice outfit. Where'd you get it? A garbage dump?
Yeah.
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every day, whether you're playing or not.
Winter's coming soon. Should I make pants for that?
Rated E for everyone.
And Grand Theft Auto Vice City can really change your life. It'll put a spring in your step and reinvigorate your mind. Grand Theft Auto Vice City! Rated M for mature! Oi!
You think you can mess with broccoli?
All the power. Unleash the fury. Poke the game. Rated T for T.
All right. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Ethan the Dragon here, and welcome back to Expedition 33. Hopefully that opening part wasn't copyrighted. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching an archive stream, you should check me out live. Link is always in the description down below, as well as a link to my Discord, which I will let you know what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, all of that good stuff. Today we're going to be taking out Simon and probably finishing the game. I had to go to an event yesterday. What bosses did you beat? We beat Painted Love, which is the last boss in Endless Tower, and we beat the Lampmaster in the Painted World. But today we're gonna beat Simon and probably beat the game. How you doing today, Music? How you doing, Weez? Batra, thank you for being first. I know you're streaming, so this is your shout out to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my my build and my grind route for the thing. For Simon. How's everyone doing today? Music, did you beat Simon yet? Good luck. I even tried Simon on easy. No, I'm gonna cook him. Did you get Clea? I did Clea off stream. And I'm kind of okay with that because she didn't really add anything in terms of like story. Simon, yeah, we're beating Simon. It really just depends on the role, but we're beating Simon. He's too hard? Nah, I got this. All right, so here we are in the first section of Renoir's drafts. My grinder route was to run down here. Oop. Hop up here. I thought I had until I found out there was 3 phases. I knew it had 3 phases because when I lose to a boss enough times, I go to see what I'm doing wrong. So I looked at the Wikipedia page and found out that he had 3 phases. So I didn't know how those phases happened though, which is why I was surprised last stream when we beat him the first time. And I was like, oh, he didn't do anything. And then we hit the second phase and I was like, oh. But yeah, I run down here, I fight these things. I'm not going to do that because I don't have the party that I was using. I was using Verso to just one-shot these dudes. And when you beat them and you don't do any, you don't get, if you one-shot them, you get 3 million experience, and then you get 3 Luminas and 3 of those things that upgrade your weapons to level 32. Up to level 32. So I was just running back and forth and doing that. And that's how I got to level 99. Yeah. Now, before I go over the build that we're doing, this build that I'm using actually stemmed from a build that I saw for Verso, in which I was only using to help me grind. It did not seem viable for boss fights until I just decided to try it. And I'll explain what it is as soon as we actually get to the abyss. being the first phase. I'm a genius. Second phase hits. Oh no! That's literally what happened. Hey man, how you doing? I love that we gave him the little 33 thing. First phase super easy. Second phase I can get the health down to like the edge of the break bar, but no further. Yeah. This fucking attack with the sword of Lumiere. Yeah, the sword of Lumiere is fucked up. For me, it was the one where he attacks at light speed. That shit is crazy. Just those two, this group, yeah, they're fucking hard. Yeet. All right, now this build is slightly dependent on luck, but it should be fine. We'll just do a couple of attempts if it does come to that. Yeah, to even see what phase 3 is like. What happens in phase 3 is I actually saw it in my testing for this. What happens in phase 3 is that whatever party you have out, he just kills him, and then you have to send in the reserve. So he just kills your party, which is why we're doing it the way we were doing. So I'm gonna show the Verso section off first because that's what I was doing. So when I was grinding, I came across I had a couple of Luminas that I was using. Augmented First Strike, of course. Don't really need augmented counter. Auto Rush, which is important for me specifically. You don't necessarily have to use Auto Rush specifically. The important part is to get powerful, but I'll show you why it's important that I have Auto Rush. Auto Rush. Cheater, of course. You definitely have to have Cheater. Confident Fighter, which is 30% increased damage. Verso specifically has Energizing Start and Energizing Turn with Energy Master, so that way he has enough AP to do shit. First Defensive, First Strike, Glass Cannon, Immaculate. We're using Emmedius Res. Now, if you guys remember in the last stream, I said do not use shields because Simon will just take them for himself. This will not matter in a second. Inverted Affinity. Inverted Affinity will put Inverted on you, and that's important because of Tainted down here, because you get 15 increased damage for each status effect. Painted Power, obviously. Powered Attack will try to consume 1 AP in every attack that you do, and if it does, it'll increase the damage by 20%. Powerful on Shell, which is important because of Shell on Rush. So the way that I have this set up is that I have Auto Rush, I'll get Rush, then I'll get Shell, and then after getting Shell, I'll get Powerful. Right? Shield Affinity is why we're using Emmedius Res, because Shield Affinity will increase our damage by 30%, even though we'll lose our even though we get lose our shields in one hit. Shortcut, just because he has that attack that drops your HP to 1, so that we'll just do more damage. Like I said, Tainted. Teamwork, because it's going to be Teamwork makes the dream work, and then Warming Up, which increases the damage 5% per turn. That's what we had on Verso, and that's what I was using to grind. Whose Bald Cosmetic did you get? I have Versos. So that's what we're using on Verso, and that's what I was using to grind. And then I was like, wait a minute. Maelle is stronger than Verso. So, basically the same kind of concept. We have At Death's Door, Augmented First Strike, Auto Rush, Cheater. Clea's Life, just in case because she has the attack that brings it all the way down to 1 health, and then Clea's Life will just fill it back up in case we somehow fuck up. Confident Fighter. Critical Moment is really important because it'll guarantee a crit rate. Our crit rate goes up. Her crit rate is already at 74%. Having that extra 50% is really good. Dodge is not important. Empowering Last Stand. We have all the Last Stand stuff. Empowering Last Stand, gain powerful for fighting alone. Empowering Parry, just in case. First defensive, first strike, glass cannon. If we need to do the attack again, we have greater defenseless, so that way we can just attack again. Immaculate, of course. This is basically mostly the same thing as it was on Verso. But we have a lot of stacks. So we have powerful, we have 50% buff, 50% buff, 50% buff, 25% buff, inverted affinity gives us gives us another 15%, and then shield affinity gives us another 30. So basically we have a fuck ton of stats. I just saved, but I'm gonna do it again just in case. So that was the build. Obviously, you have the for this is important in case Maelle dies. For Verso, when he gets switched in after Maelle specifically dies, we have this weapon on him, which immediately just gives him S rank, and does a shit ton of damage because you start in S rank. We also have Cheater on him, so that way he could just use his strongest attack, which is Steel Strike. If we do use his first turn to use Steel Strike, the next turn he'll automatically just use it. So that's just 13 hits of extreme damage. And Maelle obviously has Last Chance, which will bring her HP to 1, but it puts her in Virtuoso, and then you just use Stendhal. So that is the build. Am I using roulette? I thought I was. I am. Roulette is also on here. So, which is why I'm saying you have to high roll. So that's another 50%. All right, so that's another 200%. Sorry.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
Ah, so he's the one who felled the Exxon. Simon.
You know him?
He's an old friend of mine. We joined Expedition Zero together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clair.
Alright, but real Clair or your sister Clair?
I'll lay you to rest. My friend.
No, I think Maelle will do that, actually. So like I said, we have Maelle fighting by herself. This shouldn't matter. I'm just gonna do it because for just the extra damage. Why not? That's part 1.
Not looking good.
All right. Stendhal. Let's see if we high roll. There you go. 1. And as you see, we did 11 million damage. She's inverted too? Yeah, so that's what inverted affinity does. It gives us inverted, and then tainted will give us 50% because we're inverted.
My love, these foes are beneath you. You, who have fought heaven and earth, and subdued giants.
I also want to point out that we did not get the high roll on roulette. That was the low roll.
To free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise. Your enemies await.
That's so sad though. Rise. Your enemies await. Phase 1 is easy peasy. It's now that it gets fucked. It's true. Even with that shot that I just did, he didn't one-shot him. All right. My Steam Deck is giving me off a bit of heat playing this, as it should. This, I don't think it's like graphic intensive in the classic sense. Oh, I'm dropping a couple frames. Does it look okay to you guys? Looked like I was dropping frames there for a second. Play is low-key evil. She's kind of an asshole, yeah. Oh my god!
Wow.
That wasn't supposed to happen. When I tested this, I did 41 million damage, and it didn't kill him. It didn't kill him instantly. That was not supposed to happen. I was not supposed to insta-kill him like that. Anyway. Simoso. It's already at level 33. What does it do? Oops. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt skills. 20% chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A. That's insane. So he just doesn't die? He just doesn't die. That's pretty good. Wait, so is there phase 3 or no? No, there was a phase 3. I accidentally killed him. He wasn't supposed to. When I tested this, we only did 41 million damage, which wasn't his health bar. He insta killed Maelle, and that's why that's why I had Verso all ready to go, because it was supposed to bring in Verso, and they were going to use Steel Strike to kill him. So are we done? Is that stream? No, we're gonna finish the game now. I always intended to finish the game. Looks like we're chugging a bit. Is that okay?
Simon. More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Claire. What did she do to you? That paintress.
Okay.
She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith.
Okay.
I realized too late that she had warped my mind.
Clay's kind of a fuckhead.
She had in fact taken you away, locked you somewhere I could never reach, and set me on a path to destroy your future. But But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
That's fucked up, man. That's real fucked up, actually. You can also take off painted power, and that makes it hard enough to beat the final dungeon. I'm not gonna do that. Do you see what level I'm at? Do you know how long it took me to get to level 99? You don't even need to get to level 99 to beat Simon. I just did that because I wanted to. I deserve to high roll everything. All right, let's get the hell out of here. That looks like coming in handy. I like I said, I was not supposed to. So the streaming curse actually happened just then because I did want to at least show the third phase, but we killed him. I didn't mean to kill him, but we killed him. I do wonder what the final dungeon would have been like if I hadn't side quested. It might be a proper challenging. Well, the reason why I'm okay with another reason why I'm okay with steamrolling is because there are a bunch of other people I'm gonna watch play this game, and they'll probably play the game normally. So I'm okay with steamrolling. I am not going the right direction. Before I forget. There is one specific thing I want to get before we start Endgame, though. I steamrolled the end because I did everything possible except Simon. Same. Well, now you know how to beat him in fucking one shot. I actually don't know where this thing is. Sorry, give me a second, I'm Googling something. I'm trying to find out where the specific one is. Okay, it's on the continent. Can be found beside a collapsed tent west of Forgotten Battlefield. Where's Forgotten Battlefield? Forgotten Battlefield's up here, isn't it? Yay, here's Attack Ruins. Forgotten Battlefield, there it is. Where am I? Oh, I'm near it. Alright. Forgotten Battlefield. And it said it's to the west.
Flash through the sky.
I must have just barely missed it. Choice is here, you need to progress the story far enough to just can't unlock the ability to fly. Unlock the ability to fly? Why do we need the ability to fly?
Here we go.
Why would you need the ability to fly? Fine. It can't be this, right? Because you would just say it was this. Also, what is this? This is the flying gunner.
Here we go.
Did you find the puppy room in the manor? No.
Flashing.
What are you looking for? I'm trying to find Julie's journal entry.
Flashing through the sky.
Also, still have a couple people here. What's chat's favorite character? What's the Blades Graveyard? This is not what I need.
Here we go.
Gustav?
Hang on tight.
You just think he's cute. He's a sweet bean. You just think he's cute. My favorite character is John Expedition 33, of course. John Expedition the 33rd. How could it not be? Where is it?
Flashing through the sky.
There's not this. One horse SKA. Is it? What is it?
Tight.
I'm not tripping, right? It says west. North, east, south, west. West. Can't land on any of this.
Hang on tight.
I know I got Julie's journal. I think it was northwest of the Blade Graveyard near the mob. Like over here?
Flashing through the sky.
Flashing through the sky.
Flash through the sky.
I appreciate that it's the same line, but they gave it like several takes. One of the most annoying things about Sonic Unleashed, despite the fact that I like that game, is that Sonic has to say one woo, and it's only that. Is that it? I didn't even do that, but that's fine.
My turn.
Alright, so you can at least see the Verso build that I was doing, which is anyway. No, that was charging can't. Oh, there's a dude here. Yay, more drip. More drip. No, I have no idea where it is. I want it because I want the lore. They're up on the ledge? Where? Where? Donde? Donde estás? Here, Twitch delay. Alright, I'm back. I'm back where the merchant dude was. And now I'm not moving. Go from where I am right now. Which direction is straight? Give me cardinal directions. North, south. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, no, I just see it.
Julie, Search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though, is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night.
Oh.
Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
That's very depressing. He was betrayed. He was just doing his best. He really was. That's really sad. So you're not going to say anything about that? Versus Journal's also insanely depressing. What? Yeah, I didn't even realize he had one. Where's that at? Let me take these dudes out. If I can grab this.
Let's carve a path.
Hi guys. How you doing? Anyway. Oh, here it is.
I don't have the right to miss you, but I do.
Oh.
I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Claire's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Claire already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
Well, that's fucked up.
Let's go.
Oh, you say something about that one, huh? That was really sad. Music, are you still here? Where's this puppy room? I think we need a puppy room. Is it in one of the worlds or is it on the other overworld? The manor? Well, yeah, the manor, but like, where? How do we get to it? Left stairs near the flags? Just go in any door? Oh, you can just... I think there's a door over here, isn't there? So.
Flashing through the sky.
There are 2 doors in the overworld. I don't think I have the other one that you're talking about, but I'm not gonna go look for it. Going to the manor and play Mario 64 is true. Man. There it is. There's also 2 secret rooms that I know of. I don't know if you found them. I know one of them. You just have to backwards long jump up the stairs and clip into it. Yes, of course. All right. So you said left up the stairs. But what, like this painting or something? You said up the stairs. Like how I said up the stairs, they didn't go up the stairs. What the fuck? Look at these good old boys. It's the same one dog, too. I was kind of hoping there'd be actual puppies in here, but the pictures are nice, too. That's crazy that that's even there. Are there any more pictures that you can just jump into? Which secret room did you find already? The one we had in the bathroom. We have to break the glass, the mirror. Can I unlock all the doors? It's one in the dining room. The one we get to like flick the switches. I got that one too. I think I got all the doors. Nope, I didn't get that. Can you open that last door all the way back here? Is this a door that can even be opened? All right, well, that looks like that's the only door that I haven't opened yet. Yeah, I opened everything else. Well, I didn't open this door, actually. This one was, Alicia's room, didn't it? All right, there's 2 doors I haven't unlocked. All right, let's go finish the game. Right.
Hang on tight.
Flashing through the sky. Flashing through the sky. If you're gonna beat the game, I think I'll do. You should. Appreciate you being here, though, Weez. Look at all these enemies I get to one shot.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Why does she have a move where she summons all of them, though? Like, that'd be so cool.
Tomorrow comes.
But we know what's good. We know what's the thumbnail. All right, chill, relax. Why are they huge? Expedition 33, this is ours. Hell yeah, baby. Is there anything around here? Go to the digital items.
Useful?
An advantage.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumiere.
No, we have the sword of Lumiere. Can I fight you? I can fight you.
Prepare for oblivion.
Well, that's fun. I literally wanted this. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about grinding for experience or anything because we're maxed already. You know, I'm surprised that Eski isn't a boss fight, like a secret boss.
Good stuff.
Hello, how you guys? Oh, we're running through it's our old stomping grounds. Remember when everything was really shitty? And everybody died? Did you guys find the trash can, or see the trash can dude? The trash can man at the beginning of the game? What the fuck? Hi. Oh, bye. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I can't tell where I'm supposed to go. Then again, I probably should not be going back towards the pier, right? Alright, this actually is the way I wanted to go. I wanted to... Yeah.
Useful.
Energizing, powerful. Hi. Alright. This is a very pretty game. The game also did point out a point that Alright, and chill the fuck out. That humans really like putting flags everywhere, don't we? Oh, what the hell?
The 32s.
The 32nd? Oh, that's so fucked up. That's real fucked up. That's a weird place to give me a new weapon. Hi, guys. That's real fucked up. We have to fight the 32nd. No, that's still 125. This guitar is going crazy though. Damn. Stuff. That guitar is going insane. Relax.
Useful.
I do like passive watching the fights in the background. That's really cool. Okay. We just did a full circle. Hey guys, how's your health climb? Apparently it's great. There's some helpful pickles here that I wish I had earlier. Yeah, it'd be like that. I didn't realize that that one dude, there's a dude that you could fight when you beat him, he asks you to kill you after, he asks you to kill him after the fact. If you hesitate at all, he won't give you this really good pick though, which is auto powerful. I didn't know that. I don't like that the game permanently locked that shit behind there. Did the same. Yeah, I was like, are you sure? Like, because who the fuck would want that? That is usually not the answer.
Good stuff.
The whole game is kind of ingrained not to kill him, right? And the one time I did accidentally kill him,
he's at the tower.
Yes.
I felt real bad about it. Oh. Hey. Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet, I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy is not silent. Who are you? I thought you were Verso, but... And then I didn't get the achievement because they didn't fulfill its wish. Yeah. I care less about the achievement because of the way I have this game. But like, that's really frustrating because now you have to play the whole entire game over again just to get it. Like, it's impossible for you to 100% now. Bro got cooked. Oh, I assume that's the correct one. Let's go this way.
Oh, lovely.
Alright. This looks like progress too. Everything, this is my only complaint about the game's navigation. I wish there was this is the correct way button like there was in Devil May Cry 5. Because that would help me with navigation so much. Because I want to go explore everything, but if I don't know if I'm making progress or not. Alright, it looks like it didn't matter. Yeah, this is just a circle. Use that attack on us. I see you. Or I fight that very obvious next fight.
An advantage.
An advantage? Oops. Why he freak out like that? Why he do a little waddle?
Let's carve a path.
Romantic Escasier? Anyway, augmented counter 3. Nice.
What have we here?
What a bad place for ads.
The Opera House.
I'm actually gonna run around a little bit. I'm just gonna run the ads, that way you guys don't get them. Let me go back to see if I don't think there's anything I missed, but let's go find. JK, I can't go backwards. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, good. I was gonna say the one time they don't allow you to go backwards. No, we can't. Up for a little bit. No, I'm not seeing anything different. Which is fun. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
charging stun. Well, there you go. Now it's worth it.
Great.
I feel like I recognize the song. Is it just Lumiere suffered damage? There's something in the water. Ask the SCA to bring it to the surface. The Journal of Expedition 60. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles.
What?
With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious.
What?
That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere. But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
But these motherfuckers ran into battle butt-ass naked. And them running into battle butt-ass naked got them past the barrier. Be right with you.
Interesting.
It is Verso. Verso like playing the piano. Bro, it's you. Say something. Alright, I think if you go up, I think the reason why I recognize the song is that if you go up to it and you play the piano, it's the same song. Oh, he won't play it here though. Alright. You know, I wish some of the characters would say shit about like this. Like, you would think Versa would say something about that.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
It just for a hot second. I understand that the mom was really upset. He wanted to be with her son again, so she jumped into this painting to get like the last feel of him. But like, you were just Claire, Renoir, just fucking up his memory. None of this is what Versa wanted for this world, like at all. They're just absolutely fucking it up. Trampling over the last memory of your son is insane.
An advantage.
We're on the mountain here. This won't be different because those enemies need to be shot. Is that bitch just spin around like Lune? Is that just Lune as an enemy? Alright, Peach, I understand why you said you would kind of wish that you didn't level up here, because that would be a cool fucking fight. That one took 2 hits. Wow.
Ow, wow.
Stunned.
Almost there.
Maelle?
Let's go.
It's still weird.
Let's carve a path.
Interesting.
On an advantage. Music actually changed here.
Useful?
No. There's 2 healing stuns there. Weird that they put the same thing really close to each other. Whee!
Wow.
Okay, I guess I can get up there. Hello, little Verso. Maybe I should continue. Maybe. Continue. Maybe you should. Yeah. If that were a choice. The boy's gone silent. Stuff. It's weird that you're giving us the stuff that upgrades us to level 19 here.
Wow.
Hey, buddy. For all that the mess that's happening here, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey. But this place is sad. It is sad. Oh, right, we can fight him. Or so, I guess. It doesn't really matter who fights him. He'll instantly die.
Let's carve a path.
Look how much faster than him we are.
Prepare for oblivion. My turn.
Thanks for the distraction. Well, let me sell you the real goods. I would like my full strength. Yeah. Buy everything, I guess. All right, dude. Later. Now, full strength is another pick though I saw.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
But at this point, it doesn't matter. We already beat the hardest challenge of the game. One obscure.
Great.
This is such a good song.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Maelle, we need to defeat them fast.
Okay. Lumiere is such a good song. Radiant fighter. 25 increased damage with radiant attacks. That would be good. If I didn't destroy everything that would matter, I guess. Well, the music cut out. Sad. Oh, no enemies here?
Nice.
Oh, that's because it's just scrolling. Alright. Okay.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, the music is just gone. More chroma.
What have we here?
Chroma, like I said. Hi.
Interesting. Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
I guess. There's the music. I already beat like the harder version of you. Faster than strong. I got the judgment cuts are still there. Chroma.
Interesting.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I'm ready. He's here, doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes, I must. No, maybe I should never stop, but the boy's gone silent. No more Lumiere, only hell. Oh, here he is.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Dude, nobody's asking you to do this.
We do.
Your wife needs help. No, your wife just needs help. She needs fucking therapy. You do not need to destroy the fucking canvas. What is wrong with you? You also need therapy. Everyone in that house needs fucking therapy. Jesus Christ.
Choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
He is outmatched. Watch this.
My turn. Just try it.
Irene rescues Noir? I don't think that's true.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Does he?
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
Oh?
No, she can't.
Clear?
Mama.
Believe you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Oh, I thought her head got blasted off. Oh, I took the thing. I took that picture. You don't have that. That's in my inventory right now. Oh, they did have a dog. I don't think I ever noticed the dog. Well, he did all of that just to get. He did all of that just to get Heat Riser, just for him to get fucking cooked. Got him. Damn. Alright, but did that actually kill him? That's sick.
Was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
Did she just die?
Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This.
Why? This is they're both doing all or nothing shit.
You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something.
True.
You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on.
No, it will not.
Just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted.
Okay.
I persisted. Do you know why?
No.
Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
Yeah, you'll tell me.
This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled.
Yeah.
Aline in the canvas. Claire fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost.
That's very rude to say to your own daughter.
Broke us. want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
The music says otherwise.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Vaso.
I'm sorry.
Does that even work that way? So real quick, my thoughts on that. He just wants everyone to live, not rip their health away early. Yeah, but the thing is that Renoir and Aline are going to extremes. And obviously they're not thinking clearly because, you know, they're grieving. But Aline is saying that she wants to live with the memory of her son, the last thing that he held, and is wallowing in that sadness. Just, oh, remember when everything was so great, this, that, and the other, oh, verso this, verso that. Only verso, wallowing in only that sadness. And obviously, Renoir's like, that's killing. You can't do that. It's literally killing you in this case. But Renoir's response to that is to not pull her away from this and try to, like, bring her back to, like, normalcy. It's to just say, hey, no memories. No memories. None of. And that is not an adequate response. So they're both right and wrong at the same time. I don't think I need to worry about what my build is like at the moment. She's tried and she won't leave. It just keeps going in. Well, no. Well, I mean, sure, you're right about that. The issue now is that she has left the painting and just refuses to help her get therapy or some shit. He also has not gotten therapy himself. No one everyone in that fucking household needs therapy. But yeah, the problem is that she keeps going in because she does not want normalcy. But that's destroying the canvas is not a solution. You're just going to make her cry even more. You're going to kill her in a different way. Verso. It's time to stop painting.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
Exactly.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Maelle. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
This is a little bit more real for her because she literally cannot speak and she's missing an eye.
Papa.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to
This is gonna suck because he has all the stuff that I have equipped on him.
next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Oh. I don't have a opinion. I don't have a strong enough opinion to choose a black or white. This is fucked up, though. Because they're both right. That's the issue here, right? They're both right, but they're also both wrong. I wasn't expecting a multiple ending twist. I did accidentally see a spoiler for it, but I just pretended to ignore it. I pretended and ignored it. I saw Maelle's ending and I saw Verso's ending as like a line of dialogue, and that's all I saw. I didn't know what that meant until just now. And I'm just conflicted because I don't really feel strongly enough about either to fight definitively. They're both right. I'm gonna fight as Verso. Never mind, I'm going to kill as Verso. Sounds like you're more on Maelle's side from my observation. You would think that, but the problem is that Maelle is not trying to leave the canvas at any point. That's my issue here.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Embrace Betchayars has rated the channel with 20 viewers. Welcome, Embrace Betchayars and viewers.
Chaos.
Get set for a wild ride of magical mischief and chaos in our whimsical realm. Let's create unforgettable adventures together and revel in the joy of our journey.
Hello, Embrace the Chaos. I didn't think you'd be streaming for such a short amount of time. How you doing? I understand if you need to rate and run. For people who just rated in, this is the ending of the Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So if you don't want spoilers, now is your time to leave. I understand. I believe me, like this is like actually the ending. So if you want to dip out, no hard feelings here. But before you do, hit the follow button. I'm trying to get to 1K followers before the end of the year. Please do that. If you're not already following Embrace the Chaos, I have to do the shout out myself. My mod's on here. Praise. Oh, no, there they are. Thank you. Thank you, Batra. If you're not already following Embrace the Chaos, please do so. They are my friend. They also very much like Sonic games. So if you like watching Sonic gameplay, they do that every once in a while. They just like a lot of the same stuff that I do. So I think you just enjoy being around them just in general. Thank you for the shout out, Faker. Thank you, Faker. But yeah, like I said, if you don't want to get spoiled, by all means, dip out. It is what it is. I appreciate you for showing up. All right, we're gonna continue the cutscene that's happening. That's very spoilerific in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you so much for the chaos.
I will miss you guys.
Oh, my fucking goat!
It's okay. It's over. Us.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin, toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur. Œuvres infinies, chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit,
Just roll her eyes. Alright. Alright, whatever. Fuck you, Claire. I don't know, man. What do you think? I don't know what I think. I'm actually just gonna skip this. Thank God they let me skip it. Because we're actually gonna... I don't normally do this because I normally have to even require playing the game again, but we're so fucking over-leveled that I can literally just go back and see the other ending. Go ahead. Oh, this is actual credits. I'm very disoriented. Alright, for people watching the VOD on this on YouTube, there's going to be a timestamp showing exactly when we get to the other ending, so we can talk about that.
Might hurt.
Oh, why am I by myself? Okay, I shouldn't have been by myself, but that's fine, I guess. Not that it matters. Did I just go backwards? I'm so confused on where I am. I did. I went backwards. Looks like I confirmed picked up everything. I have no idea. Where am I? No, that's backwards. God, progression is so weird. When everything looks the same, you can't tell what anything is. I do like the detail of the creations flying in the air like that, though. So chat, what are you guys thinking? Let me know how you guys feel about what we just witnessed. I'll reserve my judgment until I see the other ending. What the fuck? I can't tell which way is the correct way. He was on the right side, so no. Oh my fucking god, dude, yo. At least I got the music back. If you here's more proof for to the fucking looking for the final boss. Yes, but we already beat the final boss. I'm just confused because I only ran through this area once and I don't know where everything is. How you doing, Phoenix? I guess I could have used the flag to teleport instead of just running there. Alright. Oh, he's not here. Oh, he's not here. Which means I just did all that running just to look it up on YouTube anyway. That's crazy. That's hilarious, actually. One second. You go to YouTube? Yeah. Sorry. Alright. I'm going to have a link to the original video in the description down below. Actually, I'm going to run ads first because you guys are going to get hit with ads. I don't think repeatable Papa Smurf has been patched in yet. Yeah, you would think that they would do that. But I'm going to have a link to the original video in the description down below. Shout out to Gamer's Little Playground. And as soon as the ads are done, we'll start. Okay. Well, we are now back. If you've skipped to this point in the video in the VOD, hit the like button. Hit the like button for your boy. Again, shout out to Gamer's Little Playground for the video. Link to the original video will be in the description and down below if you want to watch it yourself without me talking over it. I don't know what how you got this far. But yeah, here's Maelle's ending. I will reserve judgment about everything until I see this. Oh, there's cutscenes and shit too.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
True.
So, what about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Witness the flame.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
Hey, please. Listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Oh, all right, well, I'm gonna have fucking nightmares now. Thanks for that, Clair Obscur. Fucking Christ. That was 100% a bad ending. That was 100% a fucking bad ending. But now my issue becomes, what is the game trying to tell me? That it's like, is the point? Hold on, let me write down a point for the conclusion. For the outro. What my question now is, what is the game trying to tell me? I'm a little confused on what the game's message here at the ending is supposed to be. Right? That's my issue now. Is the game trying to say you have to let everything go? You have to eventually let things go. You have to let go of grief? Because the whole entire game up to this point is grief and people poorly managing grief, right? Everyone's really shittily managing grief up until this point. Right? That's just what happens. But Maelle chooses to live in the fantasy in her ending. And it's implied that it's not going to go the way that she thinks, or she's living for too long, or she's living in here for too long, and she's just wallowing, right? I think it's similar to Persona 5 Royale's endings. What do you mean? But like, as I've been saying the whole entire time, I don't think both extremes is correct. Although that might be the point of the game. It's literally called Clair Obscur, which I think literally just means light and dark. So it might be the point also might be that it's black and white. I don't know. Fuck, bro. I did not. I kind of wish I did Maelle's ending first, so that way that way we could leave on a melancholic note of it would have been much more pleasant as opposed to the fucking shit that I just saw. Holy fuck. Ugh. I think the thing that I resonate or cared the most about, though, is that Verso at the end of Maelle's ending said he did not want that life. And I think that's probably the most important factor here, because Verso, painted Verso or real Verso otherwise, is Verso. And you're trying to keep the canvas alive to respect his wishes. But that's completely missing the point that Verso was never a fucking painter to begin with. He didn't like painting. He wanted to be a musician. So the fact that he says, I don't want this life, I don't want to keep painting, I don't want this, what you're doing is hurting me, and we're all hurting each other by doing this. I think Verso's ending is probably the more correct one out of these two options. But I don't understand why you couldn't have both. Like, logistically. All you have to do is, I say all you have to do, it's significantly harder than what I'm about to point out. But all you have to do is learn to deal with the grief and learn to look back into those. It's like a box. Your memories are a box. The sadness is a box. You open it up, you take a piece out, you look at it for a little while, you put it back, and you close the box. That's it. You don't have to sit there and wallow in your sadness, or what Maelle is doing, which is completely ignore it. Completely ignore the sadness. No sadness here. Only happy paintings. Only happy memories. Yeah, what do you guys feel? Let me know tell me how you guys feel about this. Music was saying that she didn't like the ending because it's kind of hypocritical for Maelle. She was so willing to erase Alicia, but didn't want honor Verso's wishes, which is true. She didn't. It wasn't my decision. It was hers. She wanted to be erased, and then didn't erase Verso. Fenixie, what did you think? I just fuck. I want to be very clear that I say I don't know how I feel about the endings. As far as like how the game is portraying itself, I do like the endings function. The game is trying to paint life, right? And no pun intended. It's trying to paint life, and life is never so simple. That life is never so. It's usually not black and white, but which is why I want my third option, which is none of the above. But it's not simple, right? They were doing all or nothing, which required an all or nothing fucking thing to be done, and it's hard to decide that. But my question now is that if Verso felt that the canvas had to be erased to begin with, why was he trying to stop running along? Actually, that's not true. He didn't try to stop running along. At the end of Act 2, he just sat there and waited for the fucking end. So maybe that's not true. Maybe he was just going along because he could go along. I think Verso really wanted Alicia and Maelle and the family just to move on. That's exactly why I like Verso's ending much better than I like Maelle's. He wanted them to move on top of the fact that the life of painting that little Verso had at the end there was not what Verso wanted to begin with. He's not a painter. So the fact that everyone in this version, everyone is technically unhappy is not what he wanted. And if you wanted to honor Verso's memory, I think getting rid of the painting is probably... I think keeping the painting is seeing things for not what they were. I don't really know how to describe it, what I'm trying to say. Let me see if I can phrase that better. You're seeing what you want to see. You're literally seeing there's a painting that's showing you exactly what you want to see, and that's what they're looking at. That's what keeping the painting around is. And if we're looking at it in a black and white sense, and that's only what we're doing here, and we're only looking at what you want to look, that's what that painting represents. And yes, in that case, it should absolutely be fucking destroyed. You can't live like. Has anyone seen Naruto? Anyone know about the fucking infinite Tsukiyomi? You can live. There's no such thing as grief in this illusion. Yeah, but it's an illusion. It's not what I fucking want. You're not letting yourself grow from the grief if you're trapped in nothing but the memories you want to keep in constant motion. Yes, you're not allowing yourself to move on. You're literally wallowing, and that's not good. That's very bad for you, actually. In fact, it was in the case of Clair Obscur, it's literally killing them. Eileen was wallowing in her grief, and it was literally killing her. And now Maelle is going to be doing the same thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move just to right here to Verso's ending a little bit so I can see some of the fight dialogue that they had.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
There's a weird filtering on her voice.
Doing the same thing to each other.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
End of the line.
I've lived a long time, Maelle. There are things we could never outrun.
That's another point. This Verso has lived for about 100 years. Immortality is not something anybody should want. At some point, you should want it, your life should end. I always bring this point up when we talk about immortality, that in my favorite anime, the Monogatari series, there's the vampire race, right? And in that series, vampires live to about 200, and then they burn up in the sun because they're tired of living. Because specifically if you're a vampire, you've stopped aging and you have stopped growing. There is no reason for anything. Your life is precious because it ends. You know what I mean? Like what's important in having that time limit, that ending for you, means that everything you need to do needs to happen before you die. But if you don't have a time limit, if there is no ending for you, then what's the point of doing anything? You always have time to do whatever you want. So I can imagine that Verso wants to, especially in this Verso, who's watched other people die in front of him. Like, he's literally lived long enough to watch billions of people he cares about dies.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Oh, was that it? Right, that was it, looks like. Yeah, alright, that's it. There's no more fight dialogue. Yeah, I actually really enjoy, I guess, overall conclusions on the game. I actually really...
Dr. Zero is rated a channel with 5 viewers.
Alright, Patra. Hi. How you doing?
Welcome, Dr. Zero and viewers.
Patra,
Join
give
us
yourself
for
a
a
shout out.
whirlwind of chaos and magical mischief in our whimsical realm. Let's embark on a journey full of joy and unforgettable adventures together.
Patrick, go ahead and give yourself a shout out. Thank you for the raid, man. I had to raid out because there's people coming out. I feel it. Well, welcome from Batra's side of things. I am talking about the ending of Clair Obscur. If you want to dip out because you want to play the game yourself, by all means, I have no issues with that. Dragmail, what do you... Bruh, come on, son. Come on, son. How you doing, bro? Damn, I lost my whole entire train of thought. I think, right, I was talking about the ending. I really like how the ending is, uncomfortable. Like, both versions of those endings are uncomfortable as fuck, and I think it has a lot of, it has massive balls in order to do something like that. I think that's cool. And the fact that, like, this game was so good, and then we get to this ending that's really, that's Clair Obscur. That's so obscure in what it means for these characters. What it means for these people, what it means for this world. I think that's really cool that they did something like that. I think it leaves a lot to be to talk about as well. As far as the actual gameplay, though, the game is fucking phenomenal. I played a lot of it off. I played a lot of extra content off stream. But I mean, it was just super. You truly did not miss anything. It was just a bunch of super bosses and whatnot, in which they gave minimal dialogue. The only one that probably was worth putting on screen was Clea. I mean, Verso's Clea, like painted Clea, and basically all that happened was that we found out that she's still alive. That real Clea was like, I don't like this painting, so I'm gonna paint over it, and then made her an asshole. And that's it. Then we kill her. Actually, then she kills herself with Nevrons. I think these endings are depressing by their own standards. to be fair, though, the whole game is depressing. The actual entire game is depressing. So I think having a depressing ending is fitting. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be my game of the year because this is so much in its own fucking category. Like, this is like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, this gets put in its own, like, separate like universe. Like, we just put here's the game of the year contenders, and then here's just a really good game that nobody could compete with. Really want to know about stuff happening outside the painting with the writers and the versus the painting the stuff. Possible sequel. That could be sequel bait. Like, because we know a lot about what's going on inside the painting and inside the canvas, but what about outside the painting? What I don't know is that I know that Alicia contacted the writers and the writers started the fire that killed Verso. But what does she need help with that they did that to begin with? Have any characters been masking? Masking. Have any characters been masking? If you want to do like the same thing that I guess that Cloud does, Alicia is technically masking, but she didn't know she was doing it. So I'm not. Well, I guess technically it still counts as masking. I think it's more accurate to say that her person was overwritten when she came to the canvas world because of how dense the chroma was. But she was trying to keep the mask on. She was trying her best not to remember. So technically masking. And then definitely at the end here, she's masking. She's pretending everything's okay. But not in the traditional sense. No. It's closer to how Cloud's masking in Final Fantasy. I think this game's amazing. 12 out of 10 game. I still have a pit in my stomach for looking at fucking Maelle's distorted fucking painted face. Yeah, I still have a pit in my stomach. How curious. All right. Well, Patra, I know you just raided, but we're going to go ahead and raid out now. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Let's raid into Sarcasmic. Why not? Hello, Fizzy. Fizzy, you came right at the end, man. We're raiding out. We're gonna raid into Sark. He's playing Fallout New Vegas. Nope, Pudgy just went live. I haven't seen Pudgy in a while. Or maybe she didn't just go live, but I didn't see her. She's playing Elden Ring. Everyone convinced Pudgy to play this game. She's French. But yeah, thank you so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and everything like that. We'll tell her to play French Final Fantasy. Yeah, I think that's it for me. When you see me next time, we'll be playing. Monday should probably be Master Duel. We'll see how I feel about it. And then Tuesday, Date Everything comes out. Wednesday, maybe I'll play a retro game. Maybe I'll take the day off. I don't know yet. And then Thursday, Rido comes out. So that'll be the new main game. And then I don't know what I'm doing Friday. But yeah, busy week next week. Thank you for everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you everyone for the raids and everything. And I'll see you guys. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I'll see you guys Monday. Everyone have a great night. Later.